On last night's episode, Starry Nights, the team is in Italy and is talking to Professor Adriano Gasparini. Gasparini was approached for an opinion regarding Nolan's cross. Gasparini states, Nolan's cross is very intriguing. First of all, it is made up of stones, and all monuments formed from stones are virtually undatable. This is from an archaeological point of view, but archaeoastronomy sometimes succeeds. The word sometimes is very important here. Emiliano Sacchetti, the filmmaker/researcher that was hired to lead the Italian operation, translates this to the team as, that is to say, with the stars and archaeoastronomy, we are able to date monuments. This is not the same context that was meant by Professor Gasparini. There are issues with this methodology that I will be detailing. Gasparini compared the placement of boulders in Nolan's cross with the position of certain stars over time to determine an approximate era or epoch when the feature may have been created. The word may is important here. He goes on to say, because if a monument is astronomically oriented, for example, towards a star, the position where the star rises changes over the centuries. So, there will be a date and an epoch when the star will coincide with the direction of the stones. If we connect all the stones and look on the horizon for a certain area with stars, we find this whole series of bright stars. 6 stars, to be exact: Capella, Arcturus, Bellatrix, Alphard, Fomalhaut, and Antares. The alignment of these stars brings an epoch of 1200 AD. Sacchetti then remarks, it means the cross was made in the 13th century. This statement overlooks the flaws with the methodology that was used. Professor Gasparini, after having Doug Crowell give him more information regarding the island and swamp area, he states, it's more complex than just a simple cross, and therefore what is underneath it also counts. This is very profound on the professor's part, because Fred Nolan did find things beneath the boulders of Nolan's cross. It's been reported that he found parts of an old ship's stove from the 1600s and late 1500s coins. There has not been one piece of evidence found in and around Nolan's cross to support this theory of it being created in 1200 AD. There is only one piece of evidence that may indicate a 1200 AD timeframe for activity on the island, and that was the dating of the Stone Road feature. Although the methodology in estimating its age, along with the well on Lot 26, is very questionable. There has been an abundance of different kinds of evidence collected that has been identified from the 1500s to 1600s timeframe that suggests that this was the time period of a major work operation on the island. Although Professor Gaspanini's methodology is theoretically possible, it has many problems in practice. This is why he said sometimes archaeoastronomy can date a structure. The main problem is using unreliable historical evidence to corroborate what Nolan's cross was aligned upon, and ignoring the reliable historical evidence that has been found in the date range indicated. If Nolan's cross is a stellar alignment, you can try different stars and different dates to see what combination fits the best. The problem, for example, is if you consider the 15 brightest stars in the sky with a 500-year date range, there's approximately a 33.33% chance that you'll be able to find a star and a date to fit any alignment. It is extremely easy to fit a star and a date together of your choosing. To be fair with the data, all possible alignments should be considered. There's also the problem of extinction, the dimming of a star at low altitude due to the Earth's atmosphere, which may mean that most or all of the 15 stars in the example wouldn't have been visible all the way down to the horizon. If Nolan's cross was aligned on the point of appearance or disappearance of a star rather than its actual rising and setting point, it increases the chances of being able to fit a specific date and star together. You can see why using the stellar alignment is so difficult to go by. This is why it appears that Nolan's cross was not aligned based on individual stars, but rather a specific constellation. Professor Gasparini suggests 6 individual stars, including Capella, Arcturus, Bellatrix, Alphard, Fomalhaut, and Antares, from 6 different constellations of Auriga, Boötes, Orion, Hydra, Piscis Austrinus, and Scorpius aligned to make Nolan's cross in the year 1200 AD. This seems very unlikely. Why would anyone do this? What would be the significance? Were the Templars noted astronomers? Did they make other similar features like this? Is there reliable evidence for them being on the island at that time? A much more likely scenario is that Nolan's cross was based on the single constellation of Cygnus. It points down directly at Oak Island and is on the same latitude on the celestial globe. While I agree that the Northern Cross in Cygnus is not a complete match for Nolan's cross, there's a reason for that. Cygnus the Swan is the X factor in the Oak Island mystery, and there will be a full research series coming soon that will explain this all in detail and provide evidence that it was meant to honor one specific person that may surprise you.